Hello, how y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. No bias talk, no racism at all on this channel. Just 100% boxing talk. That's how I give you in my opinion. Thank everybody for tuning in. We got to talk about Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert got his ass whooped. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way of sugarcoating it. Y'all know how I always tell y'all, just because they black don't mean I'm going to ride with them. He a hell of a fighter. Shout out to Chris Colbert. Man, risked his life to give entertainment to us boxing fans. But at the end of the day, Chris Colbert lost. Uh, Whichever way you want to try to put it, people are saying that he didn't look like he was himself. He was there. He was there. He wasn't a clone in the ring. Chris Colbert talks a lot of trash. Chris Colbert talks a lot of trash about a lot of boxers. So it is only going to come back. What you dish out only comes back. That's just the story of life. Now, if y'all watched last night while they were talking round by round on Fight Hype, I was actually on there and I was typing my opinions of Chris Colbert on there. And I don't know Chris Colbert. There's no hate towards him. He's a successful black man getting money. I salute to you on that. But I talk about boxing. Chris Colbert ain't fought nobody. Chris Colbert ain't fought nobody. Talk trash about everybody, but he ain't fought nobody. He go out there and he fight a guy, from what I understand, came in with a 2-week layoff. 2-week notice. Came in and beat you. You on your sparring videos, you calling out Conor McGregor. We were basically playing though about the calling out of Conor McGregor, I'm sure, because you got to worry about winning in boxing before you go over there and play in his sport. But you calling out Conor McGregor, you going around. Now, let me tell y'all some of the comments, some of the boxers who he didn't talked about or he didn't said things about, or just boxers who've been talking about Chris Colbert in general. Now, Errol Spence Jr. say trying to be pretty. Trying to be pretty, which is something, Adrian Broner does this. I can't think another fight off my head that, tries to be pretty. I would say Devin Alexander, in my opinion. He was a fighter that tried to look, crispy and shiny and shit in the ring. Everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather or, trying to look as if he making the fight easy. And he went out there and got knocked down and he lost. He went out there and he got knocked down. Chris Colbert is a slick fighter. I've always criticized B-Hop, young B-Hop. That's what they call him. I don't care how fast you are. We seen that with Gary Russell Jr. That was years ago. Everybody love talking about Chris Colbert fast. He got fast hands. I don't care. Fast hands don't win fights. That don't win fights, and that proved that tonight dude was slower than him and everything. The reason Hector Garcia beat Chris Colbert is because Hector Garcia didn't go out there and try to box a boxer. I mean, that's common sense in the sport. I don't understand why nobody would try to go and fight a boxer. Elite boxer, or a gold medalist, former gold medalist. He went out there and he fought him. He brought the fight to him. He made Chris Colbert fight, put him in the corner, and he beat him. That's the blueprint to beating fighters like that. Well, what I'm trying to, skillful fighters, elite fighters like that with good boxing ability. You don't go in there trying to show them, oh, I can outbox you. They want you to come and do it. You go and fight them. And that's what Hector Garcia did. And that's why Chris Colbert, left the ring, looking a little bit embarrassed, which he should have, because like I said, he talk a lot of trash about everybody and anybody in boxing. But what else? Let me see. Oh, also Jamel Herring said he commented and said that Chris Colbert was saying, I don't fight for belts. And he said, I guess you won't be fighting for any belts now, especially since you lost this fight. But, this fighting for belt stuff has changed. This fighting for belt is a new way of ducking fights. I told y'all the old way of ducking fights, 60-40 split. What I'm saying? The belt ain't important. Like Keith Thurman say, WBO, belt ain't important. Pay-per-view numbers, side of the street talk. You know what I'm saying? Good for business. All these are signs of ducking. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear a fighter going talking about now, oh, belts ain't important, which is bullshit, because if you're a boxer, I always thought that getting a title was the most important thing in your life, being a champion, just like NBA football, anything. You've been doing this since a child, you want to be a champion. But now for some reason, belts are not important. And I think that's a new era way of boxing as well for them to duck, future opponents or deadly opponents. Just like I told y'all, Josh Taylor, he's gonna leave 140 after he goes in there and loses to Jack Catterall. I told y'all he was gonna do that because the WBC ranked #1 fighter is Jose Cepeda. And if you've seen Jack Catterall do that to him, I imagine what Jose Cepeda would do to Josh Taylor. Y'all can count out the talks of him beating Terrence Crawford. Don't mention that no more. Don't dare disrespect Terrence Crawford like that no more. Now, also, Chris Colbert, he called Riley Romero a bum. A bum. Now, calm a motherfucker. And you go out there and you call this man a bum, and you go out here and you lose the same day. I mean, well, a couple of days after you call this man a bum. So it's only fair and right that people are on Chris Colbert's ass right now. I don't see how people can justify him like, oh, don't kick a fighter when he's down and all. It ain't about kicking nobody when they down. It's about telling the truth. He do it. He do it. What's fair is fair. Who this? Lucas? What's up, Lucas? What's fair is fair. If he can criticize and bash everybody, then everybody should be, willing to bash and say stuff about Chris Colbert. And, it's nothing negative we just talking about. But I told y'all, if y'all go look on Fight Hype and go and see, I was commenting before the fight ever ended. I said he was overrated. He overrated. He ain't proved himself to nobody. Chris Colbert been fighting since 2015. You can't name one name on his resume. But every time he get in front of the camera, he'll do this to Shakur. He'll beat Gervonta Davis. He won, even with Gary Russell Jr. calling him out. Oh, we can do that. You wouldn't dare fight Gary Russell Jr. And I'm sure y'all see why now, right? He wouldn't dare get in no ring with no Gary. He wouldn't dare. Remember, he talked about Wilder and Shakur. Yes, he did. Oh, matter of fact, that's why Errol Spence Jr. just commented and was saying that about him, trying to be pretty or get you beat up. And that's what happened to him. All that flashy fighting and one punch and, one punch at a time. You ain't going to win no fights like that. Everybody can't beat Floyd Mayweather. Boxing Learner, what's up? I ain't seen you on here in a minute, bro. Boxing Learner. Hey, the link in the description for anybody that want to come on to the channel. But he was, his fighters like Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, Oscar Valdez. And these were fighters that he was saying that he potentially wanted to fight. You couldn't beat Hector Garcia coming off, he coming up with a 2 weeks notice to fight you, and you couldn't beat him, and you talking about you going to beat Shakur, Tank, Valdez, and possibly Gary Russell Jr. We won't believe that no more. But the question is, does he have heart? Does Chris Colbert have a chin? From what I understand from people were saying, I didn't watch the fight, but they were saying after the knockdown, it looked like the fight was basically over. Like that really took the fire out of him. Do we have a chin? I seen the knockdown. A lot of people saying that he was hurt from after the punch. They say he could get the game back together after the punch. Do Chris Colbert have a chin? I mean, one thing we can say, he ain't an elite boxer. And I ain't bashing him. He didn't fight elite competition. He lost before he fought elite competition. So we can't say he elite, right? Hector Garcia is not a Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson. He on his way up there towards it now, but you lost to Hector Garcia, my brother. Let me add Boxing Learner, what's up with you?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. Just talking about Chris Colbert getting his ass whooped. A lot of people gonna get mad, especially these black channels. They love getting on your channel to me, oh, you knocking down another brother. Fuck that. I'm telling the truth, he lost.
Yeah, he got dominated. And he quit. He basically quit around the championship rounds. He quit. He stopped trying to fight.
I heard they say he didn't fight the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, he didn't. He ran the whole fight. He ran the last 2 rounds.
Said he kept running into the corner getting beat up on.
That was from pretty much 1 to 10, but the last 11 and 12, he just ran around the whole ring.
I respect one thing about it though. He didn't make an excuse. You know,
Yeah.
that's something that's common today. You know, all shoulders hurt. You know, everything going on. They got the wife leaving them, everything. So I respect the fact that he did not make an excuse. But I've been telling people Chris Colbert was overrated. You got see this is just what I'm saying. Like Chris Colbert is like a Jerron Ennis to me. All this talking going on, but they ain't fighting nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when people sit up here and talk about Jerron Ennis and all these dudes, that's why I be like, y'all got to see until they get in the ring with somebody on their level. If they beat somebody like that, then that's when you go and put them up on the pedestal.
Yeah.
The internet done changed the game so bad that it's fast forwarding fighters. You see what I'm saying?
It's everything.
You know, like what'd you say, bro?
Hype is everything. I said hype is everything now.
Yes, and hype is really making a lot of them look bad. They're getting out there and they saying they could beat this person, beat that person. Like look at the guy who Cepeda fought, Vargas.
Yeah.
Somebody teased his head up to think he can run up on that man.
Yep.
Oh, you can beat him. You can beat him. Your name's out there. Everybody knows you. You're on the internet. Every 100,000 views, and you go out there and you get your ass whooped. It take time.
Yep.
See, Boost is so confident because he know he bigger than everybody at 147.
Right.
If Boots was a regular 147 pounder, you wouldn't hear all that calling out that fast. He rushing. He want to get a belt fast.
Yeah, because him and Virgil are big.
And that's the fight that's for him. That's the fight that's for him. Virgil Ortiz is the fight that's for him. Them two should fight each other. I don't know why they want to keep jumping around each other.
Yeah, Virgil. I don't really trust them. Golden Boy fighters, man. I don't think they really want to fight.
Golden, shit, with the way where Oscar De La Hoya doing, shit, I ain't no telling if Oscar even interested in them fighting. Oscar De La Hoya eating cake with bitches and all type of shit on the internet.
Yeah, because Jaime Munguia went from being a championship level fighter to going back to being a prospect.
Jaime Munguia is making himself a prospect. Jaime Munguia, they had 2 years to fight Demetrius Andrade at 160.
Yep.
And every time they mention Demetrius Andrade's name, he had, like you said, some shit in Chinese.
Yep.
He doing it to himself.
He let these guys take his mandatory spots. I'm like, that's crazy.
No, he gave it up.
He gave him up. I'm like, that's crazy. Why would you give up your mandatory spot?
He gave it up. Let me read some of these comments right quick, Boston Learner. The man been running his mouth everywhere, all on YouTube, etc., etc. Got what he had coming. You'll be, all right, dude, lose. Dudes lose every day, B. All right, Boots can punch. I train with Vargas. We're in the same city. Colbert also is from New York. Not me, but majority of these guys are big-headed and ghetto. Let people gas him up. He gonna fight Charlo Nick. You know, I do have to say this, and I don't mean no harm to a lot of people. I don't like New York niggas. My brother from New York. My brother is born and raised. He ain't stay up there long enough to become a New York type dude. I lived in Chicago before. Up north, people very cocky for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But like you meet, they cocky for no reason. Like he just said, they got that big head shit going on up there.
Yep.
I'm just being real. I don't like New York, and they rats. They rats. Most of all, you know, you can't say I'm lying and hating about that. They rats.
Man, did you see the Josh Taylor fight?
No, I didn't.
I thought he got exposed. Honestly, it's either that the weight. They said he was dead at the weight, but the guy that Josh Taylor fight, he just, to me, he exposed him.
Like I heard this dude on Battle Rap say, he said, you was from New York. He said, y'all got a smell on you. He said, you niggas act tough. He said, you niggas act hard, talk tough, He said, flash money, and then they tell on you.
Yeah.
You heard me.
Shit. You think that?
Barcelona.
Yep.
Damn, I gotta go in settings, man. Hold up. Somebody just called my phone.
All right.
It knocked the volume back down. It's on speak. Say something, bro, so I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Damn, I can't. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to see. Yeah, you here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
I hate when people do that shit, bro.
Mhm.
It knocked my That's why I wish I had my computer up.
Oh shit. What's wrong with your computer?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just need to put it. I just need to put it up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, let me try something else. You hear me now, bro?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, you good right there. Yeah, that's great. All right, I'm sorry about that. I apologize, y'all. I apologize about that.
I was listening to one guy. They said that this fight put his career back at least 2 years because of the way what happened in it.
He ain't. God damn. Yeah, hello. You can hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go do it again. But if you know Chris Colbert, yeah, this is gonna be hard before his career because he ain't even made it up to the top guys yet, and he already done lost.
Yep. And he got it wasn't just any loss. He got dominated.
He got dominated.
Yes.
So he literally got.
He looked like a boy in there. The guy looked like a man. He looked like a boy in there.
Oh, he looked like a lot of people were saying, oh, he wasn't looking like himself. He wasn't. He didn't look like he was there in the ring. Oh, he was there.
Yeah, he was
Did
there.
nobody take that ass whooping but him?
Yeah, because the guy, what he did was he set the tone to fight in the first round with that body shot. And when I saw that body shot, I was like, yeah, this dude's for real.
Like I said, hold on, like I said, I just remember that. Like I said, the reason he lost is because he didn't. Hector Garcia didn't go out there trying to fight him. I mean, trying to box him. He went out there and fought him. See, he went out. You know, Chris flashy. You know, he quick. He got that good defense. He's slick. You know, you're gonna lose going out there trying to fight against fighters like that. He went out there and he said, I want to beat your ass. And he beat Chris Colbert up.
Yes, he did. He dropped him. Right. He dropped him perfectly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I probably offended somebody by saying New York niggas rats. Hold on, let me making my way downtown walking fast. Rats like what? You can't say all New York niggas are rats. New York niggas rats. Y'all rats. Everything y'all got a client or a history of telling on niggas. Y'all rats, bro. Ain't no way you can put in it. It's worldwide now, but I'm talking about before Ram was worldwide. New York niggas was rats, bro. I ain't mad at New York. Shout out to New York. I bet them niggas rats. They tell.
And you know they was doing a lot of promotion for Chris. They got all these celebrities promoting him. They like, come watch my boy Chris Colbert. Deion Sanders, all these other people that I didn't even know about.
Yeah,
football players.
That was the shit he was talking. You know, while he was doing that video. You know, yeah, I got Deion Sanders, and that ain't got nothing to do with you fight. Edgar Berlanga was saying the same thing. He walk around with Fat Joe, with Lil Wayne, all these rappers. You ain't made. You ain't got a belt yet. See, they ain't nothing but confusion. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
If I was training a fighter, I was like, bro, you don't need to be around them niggas. Them niggas smoke weed, drink, fuck hoes. I don't want you around them niggas. You need to be in the gym, focus. I don't want you around them. Tell Lil Wayne them to come to the gym and watch you fight and watch you spar and all that. Hey, baby, come on.
Yeah.
You go, baby, again.
Hey.
Say, hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey. You know about boxing, baby? She bad. She boxing. She be whooping on little boys and everything. This nigga crazy.
I got Jackson.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a D Calico. Yeah, she is cute, but she I'm not. This nigga here is a Tasmanian devil. Nigga, huh?
Her hair.
Her hair. Your mom hair. Yeah, it look good. I ain't seen it for real. She acting mean with me. But like Floyd said, dudes are certain happy making a certain amount and getting complacent. Colbert was making at least 8. You know, from what them fighters make, man, from what I was saying, like, bro, you gotta pay your trainer, you gotta pay the gym that you train in. You gotta I'll be mad as hell, and I'm the person going there taking punches. I train from out my motherfucker. I train in the backyard before I pay a nigga 10%.
Yeah.
Now I pay my trainer, but that's if it's a trainer who I know is official. You done fought before. You can tell me.
I'm serious, man.
Mm-hmm. If I done got hit too hard or I get knocked down, you can tell me how to come over that. But I'm not finna pay no nigga who work at motherfucking Goals Fitness 10% of my money. You gotta be out your goddamn. No. I don't need no manager. I can manage my own money. Call me if you want me to fight. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff I don't understand. There must be a process they put them through when they sign a deal or something. You have to have this. I don't need no manager. I got a mama, a cousin. I got an old lady. She can answer the phone. She can say, hey, Bo, somebody want to fight you. When? I don't need no manager. But Chris Colbert talking about all these fighters. Was they there when he got his ass kicked last night?
Oh yeah, Lubin was there. I think Mars was there. You know, a couple of people, a couple of coaches were there. Coach Cunningham was there.
Oh yeah, Coach Cunningham. Speaking of Coach Cunningham, I saw that event. He ain't that good of a trainer to me. He a lot of his southpaws, and I gotta give him credit, no disrespect. A lot of his southpaw fighters have became champions, but they robotic champions. They no special effects. You know, let me put it to you like this: most southpaw fighters are not Shakur Stevenson or Demetrius Andrade, and you get what I'm saying from how they fight, right?
Yeah,
they different style southpaw fighters. They can switch it up from any way you want to bring it. Most southpaw fighters strictly just throw a jab, straight left hand. That's all they do. For one, the left hand, trust me, the left hand is an advantage. My big brother slapped the fuck out of me one time. He left-handed. I ain't see it coming. And I seen black.
Yeah.
Left-handed people, I'm telling you. But to this day, whenever I think I want to fight or I'm angry, I always try to see if somebody left-handed because they'll knock your ass out. You ain't. I'm telling you, not gonna see it. You're gonna be looking for that right hand because everybody right-handed. Your ass gonna be laid out.
Damn, that's crazy. Rigondeaux, you think Rigondeaux's a little bit like that, but he got an uppercut though.
Rigondeaux what?
He's a little bit like that. He depends on the left hand a lot, but he's also got an uppercut.
Rigondeaux special, but like I said, nothing besides the left hand. He do this. I love this shit he do right here. He'll stand in front of you and he'll keep throwing his hand like this.
Yeah.
I don't know why motherfucker. I mean, I gotta stop cussing. That be fucking with my bitch. I don't know why when he don't throw it, he just walk to him and he do like this. For some reason, they try to throw a punch at him playing with them, and he just throw that counter on real fast. And I love to see him do that. Yeah, I don't know why he losing so much, but
he getting old, man. He getting old. He like 41 now. Or of course, well, that's what they say he is. We don't know how old he really is.
You know, and it's all about you having a good team. If he would have had a good manager when they told him to fight Lomachenko when he had to move up. See, this one it matters about you having people around you who you giving them 10% to. Because somebody on his team should have told him, hell no, we not finna fight Lomachenko at a higher weight class. That's when you need people around you. If that had been my brother or something, If Regendow was my brother, I'd have told him, bro, you got to be out your damn mind to sit up here and let them tell you to go up here and fight this man at his weight class. We ain't doing that.
Right.
You know, the money, money or motherfucker though.
Yeah, it makes you do a lot of things. There's a couple of fighters I know that should be moving up, but instead of moving up, they want to fight a guy coming up. That's very good. Like that's why with Barrios was supposed to be in at 147, but they offered him that tank money. He said, "I'm gonna stay." But Barrios, huh?
What Vargas you talking about? Oh, you talking about
Barrios?
Yeah, that boy sold his belt to Tank.
Yeah,
that's all he did. He sold his belt. What's up, MW?
And then he got in there with a guy that was just way better than him, and Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman, yeah, Keith Thurman was Keith Thurman on another level. One thing I don't like about Keith Thurman, he do not use his jab. Keith Thurman would be hell if he used the jab.
Yeah. He don't like straight punches like that. He like hooks and uppercuts and overhand right.
And he try that jumping left hook shit with Terrence Crawford, he gonna get his ass knocked out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he did a lot of that stuff against Barrios.
Go back and watch that fight. Barrios end up catching him off him doing that jumping, leaping left hook.
Yep.
I don't know why Keith do that, but I don't box. I don't get no criticize until respect to him. The man risk their life. Like I said, but I speak my opinion.
Yeah. Keith is just better than him, and I think Barrios needs some time. Like they shouldn't. They just threw him up there with him. Even a Keith Thurman coming off a year layoff, he's still smarter. He's still more athletic than Barrios.
And then people got to understand when you see a upcoming prospect who undefeated, they're giving all the hype to. When they go and fight a fighter that already got a loss on their record or just coming off a loss or a knockout, that's damaged fucking goods. You see what I'm saying? You a human being. If this is something you've been doing since you were a child and you lost, you was undefeated, mentally you ain't right. Like, damn, I lost, man. Like, should I be doing this? Should I be boxing? Should I be fighting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you get a call to us, oh, such and such want to fight you, and they paying you this. You like, hell yeah, I'm gonna take this, but you mentally ain't ready. You just lost. You just got knocked out.
Right.
They calling you to put your name under their resume.
Exactly.
And that's why I tell you and your trainer, y'all go find another crash dummy.
That's what you should have said.
I'm not going there. When I'm mentally got it together, I'm coming back. But not right now, no. Let me read this comment right quick. Why would Mayweather and Tank pay Mario Barrios more money to sell his belt when he's got no defense? Because selling his belt made Tank look good. That's why. Selling his belt made Tank look good.
Maidana. What's your thoughts on Maidana at the weigh-ins this week, saying Tank's the best fighter right now? Tank is very talented. He is talented.
Tank's very talented against the opposition we've seen.
Yeah.
We can't say nothing else.
That's true.
Yes, Tank is a special fighter, but we won't know how special he is until he fights somebody that's special. Maidana, saying that. Shout out to Maidana. Y'all know how I feel about Marcos Maidana. Marcos Maidana is a gangster. He's a gangster that guy in the boxing, bro. That's what Marcos Maidana is. And his fighter just won too, so he finna get some bread off that.
Yep.
Yeah, Tank ain't the best at his weight class.
I think he about to fight Rolly. What's your thoughts on Rolly?
Who, Tank and Rolly?
Yeah.
That's another fight Mayweather promotion than bought for Tank. See, people be talking that shit, right? But people don't be knowing about what go on under Tank. Boxing ain't governed. It's the dirtiest sport ever. Tank, what's the name? Riley is signed to TMT Promotions. What is it for Floyd Mayweather to go and tell this man, hey, look, you go out there and you make the fight look good. You don't knock out Tank. We're going to give you an extra $500,000. See, we don't know that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't know that. Look, I'm gonna break this shit down like this. What's up with you, Roy? Thank you for watching. Look, Tank was finna fight Riley. Riley is a power puncher, bigger than Tank, probably stronger than Tank. If Riley was at full, I mean, if Tank was at 100%, they want to cancel that fight. The shit that they talking about, some Riley had a altercation or a sexual thing with a girl, that was bullshit because it went away fast.
Yep.
They knew that Tank hand was injured, and they knew that Isaac Cruz could not beat Tank even with an injured hand. So they made a play. They pushed Isaac Cruz in there. Riley got mad because he thought he wasn't gonna get the fight with Tank now. So he went to talk about he was gonna retire from boxing. Now the fight is being made. They ain't gotta do nothing but offer Riley an extra $500,000 cash in a bag, and Riley will go out there and wait till the 10th round and let Tank knock his ass out. Do you hear Riley saying who he wants to fight next? The only thing you keep hearing Riley say is, I'm on pay-per-view. You keep hearing Riley say, I don't care about belts, just like Chris Colbert just said. That new duck and shit, I don't care about belts. That means that boy's there to get paid. Because if he there to win, he'll be saying, after I whoop Tank ass, I want him. He ain't saying that.
Yeah.
He only saying, I'm gonna be on pay-per-view. He happy to be on pay-per-view. He ain't looking to win.
Yep.
So even though he's physically bigger and stronger and can knock out Tank, I won't be going for Riley.
Yeah, he was talking about fighting Devin Haney until like he got the Tank fight, and now he said nobody's worth it except for Tank.
I don't see how Devin Haney won't fight Riley. He's so disrespectful towards Devin Haney. This nigga said he is Devin Haney's biological father.
Yep.
This my wife.
Hello.
See how she runs. She treat me so bad, bro. I don't know why I love this nigga, bro. I don't know why I love him. I don't know. I guess it's because, people, like I said, the person who least cares about the relationship wins the relationship. So that's probably why she be winning. She don't give a fuck, so,
Yeah, I hear you.
But I ain't no angel. I'm gonna say that. Let me see. I'm sorry. Tank hand was injured going into the fight. He broke. Yeah, you could clearly see it in the fight, but people don't want to believe. They think, hey, if Bivol versus Canelo is in Las Vegas, Bivol won't win. Or if he does, it will be a draw. A draw. Vegas gambling favors favorite. Yeah. But Bivol has to knock out Canelo. Period.
I think he's gonna beat up on Canelo. That's what I think is gonna happen. He's gonna beat up on Canelo.
Bivol has see what Bivol and them trainers need to tell him is Canelo only fights 1 minute and 50 seconds of a fight. The other, if I promise y'all, I be watch this shit. Canelo walks around doing this for 1 minute and 50 seconds. I mean, when it gets to the 1 minute and 50 second marker, and then he begins his offense. He tires opponents out because they so afraid of him and his body punching and that all that hyping him up that they go out there and waste energy. And by the 7th round, Canelo is full of energy because he only fight for 1 minute and 50 seconds, and he go to tearing their ass up. He's very smart. He been boxing for so long. He know the timer in the ring, y'all.
Yeah, just like Floyd.
You see what I'm saying? Why you think Floyd always said that boy was gonna be the best after him?
Yep.
Because he knew.
Colbert was talking about early retirement at the age of 30. Sounds like he just trying to cash out. That's pretty much what it is.
Hold on. What he said? What though?
He said. I think this the last guy that commented. He said Colbert was talking about early retirement as early as 30. Sounds like he was trying to cash out. He didn't even get there.
Well, Colbert don't want to fight for belts either, so he might as well go and retire. That's the most ignorant. See, this how you know this new fan wave of boxing. Undisputed is the biggest thing in boxing. Getting a title is the biggest thing in boxing. This new I don't want a belt. Whenever you hear that, stop watching him. Don't even watch him. Don't support him no more.
Yeah, that's why I stopped supporting Ryan. He said that to this guy who was interviewing him. He said, "Well, belts don't really matter." I was like, "What? Why would you say something like that?" And he said
Hey, we'll open up all that cereal. Why you open up all them boxes of cereal? Come here. I mean, go see what your mama want first. Go see what she want. Why you see?
Mm-hmm.
I just told you. She pretty. she cute as hell. This nigga here. She a soldier, bro. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
She beat up on little boys and all. Cause Riley is Devon's Madonna. Riley is Devon's Madonna.
I don't know about
True.
that. Maybe.
I feel what he's saying. He's saying from the power. He like what like okay. I feel what you're saying from Adrian Broner and Marcos Maidana. You saying that's the one who gonna shake his ass up. I can feel that. I can feel that from the power. MOA most of all. Riley a tight fighter, but Tank still got pit bull issues. He should straighten out them wrinkles. Now, let the pit bull stay in the backyard, baby. Feed them and send them the fuck on. We don't want to see nothing about no more about pit bull. Thank you, pit bull.
Yeah, they're gonna try to build him up again because he's gonna be fighting some old fighters now. Like I think gonna fight what Gamboa. Gamboa need to retire, bro. He done.
Who's gonna fight Gamboa?
Pitbull.
Man, get it, man. Hey, Bivol got inside game. This just another guy Canelo ain't got no inside game. This just another guy Canelo is gonna beat. Jerome, the freaky Baba. You can't trust Canelo. He probably put a knockout clause in a non-disclosure agreement in the contract. You never know with Canelo. You can't knock me out. I was born ready. No knockout. You'll never know with it. That's what I'm saying. Boxing's so crazy.
Yeah, but the only time we ever seen him really, I think maybe the only time he was really hurt was that Cotto's brother and maybe Triple G hurt him a little bit.
Cotto's brother and Triple G.
Yeah.
Cotto's brother. Who Cotto's brother?
I forgot. You remember when he first came onto HBO? He fought Cotto's brother.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the nigga almost knocked his ass out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't know Miguel Cotto had a brother who boxed.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He was pretty okay to me, but he just couldn't adjust. After Canelo adjusted, he couldn't adjust to Canelo. But he did good when they first started fighting in the beginning.
Hey, he said, shout out to Kingsley. Hey, Kingsley, I ain't got my WBC shirt yet, bro. That hurt my feelings when Travis Gotti told me that you sent him a WBC shirt, bro.
Camelot's feelings were hurt when Floyd watched him. Yeah, they were. But that can happen to anybody. That can be happening to anybody.
Who is Camelot? Canelo?
Canelo.
Oh, yeah, Canelo. He was damn near crying in the back seat. What's the guy name who used to be promoting with De La Hoya, Richard Schaefer.
Richard Schaefer, all right.
He was in the back after on the Epilute on Showtime telling him, he was like, that's why he's number one, man. It's all right. And, that's why he's number one. Canelo was back there crying, bro. Yeah. That boy was crying. Canelo don't fuck with Oscar De La Hoya to this day because Oscar De La Hoya pushed him into that fight. That was Oscar. You can beat him, Canelo. You can beat him. You can beat him. I got the blueprint. Floyd whooped your ass, Oscar. What blueprint do you have? You lost to him. That's what be making me think fights is real. Because, bro, if I could tell something, if I could predict fights right, that means I could tell a fighter something right. You ain't got no business going. Man.
Yeah, Jose.
Canelo training them. Canelo was 15, 20 pounds bigger than Floyd. He ain't had no business going in there trying to box Floyd.
Mm.
Man, I'd have been punching Floyd everywhere but under his motherfucking feet.
That's what Maidana was doing.
I'd hit him everywhere. They'd have had the referee would have had it, man. Come on now, you doing too much. Man, I'm here to win. I ain't here to box him, I'm here to fight.
You told your email was the description, but it's not there. I looked everywhere. So you can send me your address. I think Kinsley replied to you.
Oh, he said, you told me your email. Oh, I never sent it, bro. I'm sorry about that. Hey, my email address is easyworkboxing@gmail.com, all together, all lowercase. easyworkboxing@gmail.com.
YTBC Goon said Richard Schaefer claimed Oscar didn't want the fight for Canelo and Canelo was going for it. Oh, well, that's on him then.
Well, I may be wrong. I'm sorry about that. That was my opinion of it, but he shouldn't have took that fight. See, Canelo couldn't wait his turn, which is like the Game of Thrones. It's just like if you was a king, 9 times out of 10, if you got a lot of sons, you're gonna have to watch your sons. Your son's gonna try to kill you. You see what I'm saying? People hunger for power. Canelo wanted Floyd's power. He wanted his kingmanship. He wanted his throne, and he wanted to rush it. See, that's what fucked Canelo up. If Canelo would have waited his turn, just let Floyd Mayweather get the fuck on and retire, he'd still be undefeated right now. But since he couldn't wait his turn, now he will always have that one notch on his motherfucking resume from Floyd Mayweather. You should have set your ass down, and you should have shut up. You should have waited your turn. That's for anybody who got a business, corporate, millionaires, or anything. Your sons is the niggas that's gonna try to kill you. Cause they want power. I'm telling you, bro. I know about this shit.
Damn.
If I had $1 billion and I had 3 sons in their 20s, I'd be scared as fuck. Cause they want that seat.
Yep.
They want that seat. Oh, let me see what they say. Money Brown interviews folks telling that leading into Floyd fight, he was sending folks to the hospital, breaking people's forearms. Yeah, and you seen what Floyd told them. He said, the lady had asked Floyd Mayweather. She said, have you heard about Canelo is knocking out all his sparring partners? He said, I ain't no damn sparring partner. He said, I'm Floyd fucking Mayweather.
Yeah,
it's a total difference. I got a lot of wisdom. Thank you, bro. My wisdom comes from, I ain't ashamed to tell y'all about nothing. Me being homeless, addictions, hurts, pain. That's where my wisdom come from. So I appreciate you telling me that. Thank you. Don't forget that Canelo lost to Triple G. He lost to him twice. Demone, thank you, bro. Salute to you. Big booty heavyweight tried to checkmate Floyd. Who you saying trying to checkmate Floyd?
Canelo.
Canelo. He tried to king him.
Yeah, king me. He tried to king himself.
He kept making Canelo jumping. And he jumped in the wrong spot. And then King was like, you ain't taking this spot. Let me whoop on your little ass and teach you a lesson for today.
Yeah.
Man, Boston Learner, thank you for coming on. This is one of my best ones I done did in a long time. I be needing people to give me the energy to keep going and talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I truly appreciate you coming on, man. I think everybody who watching, and also if you want to come on, the link is in the description. You can come on, no problem. You know, if you want to talk about boxing. Easy,
So
he
how do you
learned.
think?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
How you think they should rebuild him? How you think they gonna try to rebuild Colbert?
The sad thing is they're gonna rebuild him by giving him a whole bunch of nothing ass fights like he been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't rebuild him. He didn't lose to a major fighter, an elite fighter. So it's hard to rebuild a dude who didn't lose to an elite.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like look at like it's a lot of fighters that we didn't thought about that didn't lose to elites, and look at where they at now. Now I'm gonna give you an example of Chris Eubank Jr. He lost to a elite, Billy Joe Saunders. That's why he's still here. That's why people still look forward to him. 9 times out of 10, if Chris Colbert gonna have to come back and fight a name to get his name back out there.
Right.
He need maybe 1 step up fight, maybe 2 step up fights, and then he got to challenge a name. Other than that, he ain't making it back.
Yeah, and
not to where he was.
And there's a couple of good guys that are coming up to the 132-pound division. Maybe he could fight that kid Galahad guy that got knocked out by Kiko. He's a former champion. And I don't know, man. 130, they got a lot of good fighters. I don't even know if he can beat that guy that he was supposed to fight because he got pressure style too.
Oh, let me read some of the comments. Beta, he say Ward should come back and make easy money against Canelo. He should call him out, point him out all night. Mr. Shelton, easy work boxing, and even watch Canelo versus Triple G, the second fight. Highlights don't win fights. Highlights don't win fights, but half of the world say he lost. High guard don't win fights. But you know, you respect to you. I did not watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? But high guard don't win fights. Ennis will be a good fight for Mayweather. Ennis will be a good fight for Mayweather. Hell no. Floyd ain't got no reason getting back in the ring. Please don't, Floyd.
He's 45 now. Him and Pacquiao should retire. Should stay retired in the 40s.
Floyd would crush guys like Caleb Plant, Josh Taylor, Triple G if he was still 24. But the dude Colbert with blue hair, he better cut it. Colbert done, in my opinion. Spence versus Yuga's coming up. Check out my prediction on that. I already told y'all I'm going for Yuga's in that fight. I think Yuga's will come out on top. Ennis versus Mayweather. Come on, man.
Hey, you know what I think? I think that Salas, you know who Ishmael Salas is?
I heard the name before. I don't know who he is.
He a trainer. I think I'm starting to believe he's probably the best trainer in boxing.
Ishmael Salas?
Yeah, he trains Eugenius Ugas, and the guy that fought Colbert, he was trained by him.
I done heard something about him before. I don't really know nothing about him. But
yeah,
I heard he's a good trainer.
He a Cuban guy. And he got a trainer, and he said everybody's flocking to his gyms now because he good.
Yeah, like they see what he's doing with his fighters.
Yeah, I think they should stop. I think Eddie Reynoso is a little overrated. That's what I think.
You think who is still overrated? Yugas?
No, Eddie Reynoso. I think he's overrated. I think
Eddie Reynoso is very over. He's very overrated. For one, he's never boxed. 2, his father was an actor who became a boxing trainer. So what could he teach his son? That's why they over there juicing like hell, because they want to give the Reynosos credibility. They can't train a dog, bro. Just like Derrick James ain't no good trainer either. Derrick James just got a good list of fighters.
I thought Derrick James was a fighter though.
He was a fighter, but Derrick James wasn't good as a fighter. And if you watch how Derrick James fight, the Charlos fight exactly like Derrick James. No
But I thought
disrespect to Derrick James. Shout out
no,
to you, Derrick James. You're a black man, successful. No hating on you. Just my opinion.
I thought he was giving Charlo some good advice. It's just like Charlo, I don't know for whatever reason he wasn't like following his advice.
And what you say? Charlo wasn't following his advice.
Yeah, I thought he was giving them decent advice in that Castano fight.
He probably was, but I just don't see him as a good trainer to me. I think he just got good fighters who can fight, and he get praise from them their fighting ability. I ain't seen nothing change from either one of his fighters.
Yeah, that's why that's why I'm starting to think Salas is probably the best trainer. He got all types of guys that nobody know about that's winning these fights that they say they're gonna lose.
Oh, he said Josh needs to stay at 140 and leave Bud alone. Yeah, but he said he's leaving 140. Bud will be MW. Mayweather at 24 was a lightweight. All those middleweights you name.
Yeah.
Spence got the defense, bro. Yes, he do. I do. And Spence got good defense. You had to catch Spence literally when he opening up. Terrence can beat Spence. Yes, he can. Crawford has no inside game. I ain't really never see Crawford have to fight in the inside to say he don't have game. Me personally. That's just me. All top fighters right now overrated. Bomac, Derrick, all top trainers.
Yeah,
Bomac ain't overrated. Well, I hold up. Is Bomac overrated? I wouldn't say Bomac is overrated. Only reason I'm gonna agree with you is that Bomac doesn't have another fighter to prove he's not overrated. I'm gonna put it to you like that. I'm gonna say that. Respect to you. I'm gonna say that. Crawford don't need to fight Spence in the inside. He just need to fight Spence from at angles and neutralize the body shots. He will. That's why I tell y'all he gonna beat him. Terrence and Keith Thurman, the only two fighters really at welterweight who can box from angles like that. And Terrence is a better angle fighter than Keith Thurman. That's why I tell people that Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford is the real deal welterweight fight. Both got power. Both got movement. Keith Thurman unorthodox. Terrence Crawford a switch hitter. That's the fight. That is the fight at 147. Boy, Ennis is a bit. Boza Ennis is a very good trainer, and that old man can fight. I seen him in that sparring some little young dude. If for him to be 60 years old, shout out to you, Boza Ennis. You a hell of a fighter to be an old man, bro. You handled your business. We say the best way to beat Spence is with movement and punch with Spence. True. But I don't think Errol can fight off the back foot. No, he can't. At least we haven't seen him do it. Bomac is overrated. All his fighters do is lose. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know. Danny Garcia thought he could beat him. Like, I don't know why. Why you coming out here thinking you could beat this? You don't got the tools to beat Spence. I'm like, the reason why Porter made it a hard fight is because he was using angles, but he wasn't always landing. He was fighting.
Danny Garcia is a B- fighter, and he flat-footed.
Very.
So
and he don't know how to cut off the ring. He don't know how to cut off the ring.
I don't even see why Danny Garcia is trying to move up to 154. I think he'll get slaughtered at 154. He was getting slaughtered at 147. Now I would hate to see Danny Garcia go up to 154 and fight Erickson Lubin. Or a Castano. Castano will beat Danny Garcia's ass. He don't need to go to 154. Let me see. Terrence Crawford underdog. I don't know what he's saying. NGL easy. Spence will beat Thurman because the inside game and defense, and we know Thurman can't take body punches. I agree with you on that. Crawford was getting outboxed by Brawler and Porter. I somewhat agree with that, but I agree with it. But to me, it looked like he was playing with him. To me, it looked like he was playing with him, y'all.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the
You back,
refresh
bro?
button. I accidentally hit the refresh
Oh,
button.
you good,
That's
bro?
what happened.
You good? It looked like he was playing with him. But when it was time to go out there and see, I'm happy you said that about Crawford, because think about the switch. You just said yourself that Crawford was getting outboxed by a Brawler and Sean Porter. They come back in the corner and they tell this dude, "You down on the scorecards." This dude say, "What? Oh, I'm down on the scorecards." "Yes, you're down on the scorecard." 2 rounds later, probably the next round, he'd stopped him.
Yeah.
When you ever seen that like that? I'm talking about for real. Bruh, I've been watching boxing since I was 8 years old. I have never in my life seen a trainer tell a fighter, "You down." In the next round, he knock him out. Now, it's happened. But I'm talking about in the later rounds, I'm talking about you down in the fight, and he say, "What?" "Yeah, you down." And he go out there and he get rid of him. That man got a switch. Terrence on another level, y'all. He on another level.
Yep. I think him and Usyk. I think he's the best fighter right now, and Usyk is probably the second best fighter.
My pound for that's my pound for pound list. My pound for pound list is Terrence Crawford, Usyk, Canelo Alvarez, Tyson Fury. No. Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Usyk, Josh Taylor, and Tyson Fury. They're my top 5 pound for pound. And everybody who damn near on that list realize that they are undisputed. The biggest shit that's in boxing, undisputed. The only person wasn't Tyson Fury. I give it to y'all real. I ain't with the bias talk. Don't nobody pay me. Don't no boxer send me no donations. Nothing like that. Share my videos. I want to work for ESPN or one of them big channels. Oh, I'm dead serious, bro. I just need to stop the cursing. But they know I'm the truth. I'm the truth. I don't mean to sound cocky, arrogant, but I'm the truth. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this boxing, bro. I've been watching it too long. So share the videos. Y'all go on Twitter. Send my videos to ESPN and say, "Hi, this nigga. Get him a job." So I could come in one day and tell my old lady, "Baby, we moving to California. ESPN just offered me a job. We gone. We gone."
Let's see. Lloyd told Tank be down against Barrios, and Tank beat that boy ass the next round. Tank and Crawford have share similarities. I think Tank got dog in him, but I think he got a lot of vulnerabilities too.
That won the Barrios fight. I don't think that was the. I don't know. Was that the Barrios fight? I think it was. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was.
It was the Barrios fight. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tank beat that boy ass. Man, I don't trust that fight. But I feel you did. That is a comparison. That's a great comparison to what I said. You're right, Young Switch. Damone Daniels. You have Josh Taylor top 5 at last. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about. I was only thinking about Undisputed. I'm sorry. No, he's not in the top 5 anymore. I did that because he's Undisputed. I'm sorry. Jamel got a gift. Yes, he did. Jamel and his brother always get gifts. But thanks to Al Heyman for that. Howard Spence over Josh. I never said Spence was over Josh Taylor. I never said Spence was over him. Spence ain't in my top 5 for Spence. Yeah, Spence probably should be in the top 10. But then I asked, nigga, this how you know people be fanboys, right? I asked somebody, and this real. If you go back, you watch this video. If you think I'm lying, I asked somebody, was Errol Spence ahead of Jermell Charlo on the pound for pound list? What's your opinion on that, boxing learner?
Well, I thought, in terms of resume, in terms of accomplishments, yes, he's unified more belts, and well, he's not. I thought I think that I think he's a little bit overrated, but I think that him going for undisputed he was gonna win. I thought he was gonna win.
No. The question I'm asking you is Spence above? Should Spence be above Jermell Charlo on the pound for pound list?
Right now, yes.
No.
Why not?
Hell no.
Why not? He's a better fighter, and he's about to unify.
He got 3 belts. Charlo got 3 titles. He got 2.
But he about to unify, so I think, and I don't know if he didn't win his last fight.
Listen to what you just said. He's about to unify. Jermell Charlo is already unified. So how does he go above Jermell?
Yeah, you guess you're right. But I still think Spence is a better fighter than Jermell, in my opinion.
3-peat. He got 3 of them things. He's not above Jermell. He said easy. Don't forget Spence doesn't have a fight. Hasn't had a fight in 17 months. I don't give a damn. I don't want to hear that. See, it's already starting. You feel me, boxing learner?
Yeah.
It's already starting. The excuses are coming in. Oh, Spence ain't fought in 17 months. Spence signed the contract. When Spence go out there, if he lose, he lost.
It's on him.
He lost. When he did this, you see his ink pen. You see his book right here.
Yeah.
When he did this, that means he was physically in good shape to go out there and beat Hughes. This is what he did this for. So when he go out there with that detached retina and they fought in 17 months, he signed up to get his ass whooped. So I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear that shit. I told y'all that about Kell Brook. Kell Brook got beat by Errol Spence. This man coming off a damn eye socket injury. Y'all didn't say, oh, the reason Kell Brook lost is because he got an eye socket. No, y'all say Spence the man. Spence, man, damn. Strap season. Strap season.
Yeah.
Spence leave niggas bleed. Man down. Huh?
Yep, that's what they're saying. Strap season.
Man, y'all got to share my video. Because you know what? I'm just going to keep it 100 though while y'all watching. These niggas jocking my shit. I know if y'all don't see it, I ain't going to call out no names. I ain't going to say nothing. Niggas be jocking my shit, bro. They jocking my videos, my style. They taking my everything. And I'm going to give y'all straight up. Garcia is the first person who had a boxing channel and talked about more than boxing. Garcia. So I'm not the person who then started this thing to where I talk about life and more in boxing. But I have literally seen a lot of dudes are switching up their formats like I do. And I ain't hating on you. I'm just letting you know I see you. But I'm going to switch it up again. I'm going to switch it up again on you. Because I do a lot on my channel. This ain't just no boxing channel. This is an everything channel. You feel me, boxing? Learn.
Let's see. Yeah, they're about the same age as Jamal. Spence and the Charlo brothers are about the same age, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they keep talking about their brother shit, so they ain't got to fight each other. Oh, that's my brother. That's my brother. You know, that's that whole shit niggas used to do when we was coming up in the 90s when we was little. You know, when a nigga who could fight real good, a fuck nigga be like, that's my cousin. No, you scared of him, nigga. You scared of him. That ain't your cousin, nigga. You scared of him. Ask your mama, can he spend a night right now? If that's your cousin. You see what I'm saying? That's how you, bro, I've been like this since I was a child. I always used to ask too many questions. If that's your cousin, bro, I got one. I'm finna tell you how I got one of my homeboys. And I know this off the subject of boxing, but I gotta say this, y'all. When we was young, and I love this nigga to death. This nigga done fought niggas together. They used to call us the Twin Towers. Niggas used to see us coming, we whoop ass. Bro, every time when we was in middle school, we mentioned a Sega Genesis game that came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time we mention a name, my homeboy would say he got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Batman 2000, I got it. Spider-Man 83, he got it.
Mm-hmm.
One day we in the lunchroom, I said, I tell everybody sitting at the table, I said, hey y'all, I said, watch this. I said, I'm gonna create a motherfucking game just to see if this nigga got it. We sitting down, he come to the table, everybody sitting there fooling. I said, hey y'all, I said, y'all heard about this new game, Mega Man 10? Or no, I said Mega Man 4. Everybody know ain't no such thing, no fucking Mega Man 4. Oh, I got that. The whole table went to laugh. The whole my right hand, the Lord, the whole table. I always been like, I hate a liar. I don't lie. I shut up before I lie. You know what I'm saying? I lie to save my ass and some big shit, or not to hurt nobody's feelings. But I hate liars. I hate that shit. And every time we would do that shit, this nigga would say, I got it.
Damn.
I promise you, I could have came out, bro. I could say it. And then we in the 8th grade at this time. Anybody play Fight Night Champion? I got it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to say that. Back to boxing. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up with Dylan White?
Dylan White, he said he's not gonna promote. He's not gonna promote the fight.
You know what? Dylan White need. Do you know what? They need to go ahead and strip Dylan White of that number 1 mandatory position. Dylan White don't want to be great.
Why you say that? I think they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight April 23rd.
Dylan White been chasing Deontay Wilder for years.
Yeah.
Damn near 4 years. You say shit to Deontay Wilder that pissed me off because I'm from Alabama. You call him country dumb, Alabama, and all this shit. All right? You've been chasing this title. You got knocked out to try to get this title. Povetkin knocked you out for you to get this title.
Yep.
You bullshitting with Tyson Fury.
Yep.
I don't want to promote the fight. I don't want to strip him, skip over him, please. He don't want to be great. He don't want to be great.
Yeah. Yep. And you know, Fury, I think Fury gonna beat him, but I think he gonna give a little bit of trouble to Fury. But he gonna have to get on the inside, I think, because he ain't gonna beat Fury on the outside.
That's the only chance he gotta be in Fury is them body shots.
Yep.
Hey, Brittany, how you doing, baby? I wish Mark Carcino made pack video. I'm just tired, man. I done had videos stole from Dante. Gotta put my. I mean, I ain't gonna even go into that. I don't like it because this shit come out my mouth. This is my brain and this is my channel, and people be stealing shit. I don't like that. I share it all the time. Yeah, y'all share the videos. Go to ESPN. Tell them if this dude don't cuss, y'all should hire him.
Yep. Bouillon. Easy work. What's happening? JS.
Oh, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jay, shout out to Jay. Jay been on my channel for a minute. Jay, he a respectful Errol Spence fan. You know what I'm saying? He rides for Errol Spence to death. But if you say the right thing, sometimes he'll agree with it. I look also Data Boy. He usually on the channel too. Data Boy is not on the channel. He a Errol Spence fan, ride or die fan. You know, they be on here. Errol Spence fans be on here. Let me ask him, Jay, what you feel about Ugas versus Spence? Yes, sir. Die hard. I respect it. Oh, it still come up on the channel when you do that. I'm doing it off my phone, so I don't know.
Nah, Brooks should retire.
Brook versus Thurman, that would be a good fight. That I think
don't you think
that's
Brooks,
a good fight for Thurman.
Yeah, for Thurman, I think Brooks should retire or at least fight Conor Benn because I think he can beat Conor Benn. Beat Conor Benn and then sell to the sunset.
He'll beat Conor Benn.
Yep.
I agree with you on that. He's more poised and comfortable in the ring and more seasoned.
Yep.
Yeah. I think he'll beat Conor Benn. Spence 8th round KO. Spence ain't knocked nobody out in 100 years. Hey, you talking about Spence KO? Who? He could knock out Michael Garcia, 135 pounds.
On some real stuff, Ugas is a pretty big guy. And he's pretty durable.
Ugas is hell in hot water for any fighter at welterweight. Terrence too. Terrence too.
Ben should not fight Boots or Ortiz. He should not fight one of those dudes. They trying to get him to the. He needs more experience, but he need to be fighting some of his domestic rivals.
I agree with you on that, and I've been saying, and you know this, Damone as well. I said that Boots should fight Conor Benn, but speaking from what you just said, Boston Lerner, a UK battle for him with a seasoned veteran would be great for Conor Benn, like Colbert, like you just said. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It would be. That's the better fight for him. But see, I'm just so sick and tired of hearing the Boots and Virgil Ortiz shit that I want them to fight a caliber opponent.
Yeah.
So that's why I said that. But what you said was better.
Yeah. Let's see. Ugas killed Southpaws. Remember that?
Oh yes, I remember that. He retired the legendary Manny. Had him leaning on his wife, sipping soup. I wish my wife would let me lay on her and sip soup. Yeah. But man, I just want to let y'all know, man, I really enjoy doing this shit, y'all. I really love talking about boxing. And I'm just thankful that y'all be coming on. I'm thankful for you today, Boxing Learner, man. Because this video, this got to be shared. Because I think I did a good job on here, you know.
Yeah.
Just speaking my mind on. So Boxer, John, before we get off, well, I don't know if we're going to get off now with, but like I said, people are welcome. I'm going to send a link back up for people to come back on. But it was something I was just finna ask you, brother.
What?
I'm trying to think of what it was.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, I don't know if you seen my video about Gary Russell Jr. saying that his brother being Poster would be something. In your opinion, Gary Antoine Russell Jr. beating Victor Poster, does that make Terrence Crawford look bad in your opinion?
No.
From what Gary Russell said?
No, it doesn't make Terrence look bad. Terrence dominated him.
Yeah, I was just wondering, you know, because I thought I was the only person felt like that. You know, Terrence fought Poster with like 7 years ago, 5. Yeah, you know, so it wouldn't really matter about your brother knocking him out. Poster has gotten older and lost. So, you know, love you, Gary Russell Jr., but sometimes you say things that don't make sense.
He does.
A lot.
Lately, it's been a lot. He's been doing that.
And he loves to mention Terrence Crawford's name for some reason.
Whatever. I don't know what's wrong. What's up with that? That's he got what problem he got with Terrence. Terrence don't ever say nothing bad about him.
And remember, even when he mentioned the fact that he sucker punched Terrence, there was never a situation with him and Terrence going on. He just spoke about it. Spence is straight pressure, not flashy, no crazy footwork. Nobody backs him up. True, nobody backs him up. So what in the world is Yugas going to do with that much pressure? Good question. Good question. But Yugas is a Kung Fu fighter too. And Yugas is great against southpaws. Thoughts on Gary Antoine Russell Jr. Easy. He looks like a champ, but stoppage was terrible. Poster didn't get KO'd. He should have been. Yeah, they didn't. He didn't stop Poster. He didn't knock out Poster. They stopped it. He should have been given the opportunity to finish the fight last night. I agree with you on that. I seen the little clip. He did not stop Poster.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to drop him. Maybe he was going to drop him, but he wasn't going to stop him.
Nah, he wasn't going to stop him.
It was only like a few seconds left.
Yeah. He wasn't going to stop him, in my opinion. But, you know, I've been on for a minute, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know, I've been on for a minute. I've been trying to keep it going. I've been giving y'all. I spit hot fire. I like die line. Who's your best YouTube boxing channels? Easy Work, and Easy Work Box. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support, man. Once again, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna come back on, you know, probably later on with a video. Right now, I've been on for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, but stay tuned. Share the videos. Subscribe to the channel. The link is in the might not be on this description, but they are in other videos. You can go to the link is on the channel if you want to donate to the channel. Support the channel is there. Whatever you send, I truly appreciate it. I also want to thank my guest Boxing Learner for coming on the channel. I truly appreciate you, brother. And Boxing Learner, do you have a boxing channel or do you talk about boxing on?
Yeah, it's Boxing Learner. Just
Boxing Learner.
You'll see the channel.
Okay, y'all check out Boxing Learner as well. You know, look them up on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Check them out. And I just want to thank you once again, Boxing Learner, and thank y'all again. This is Easy Work Boxing, y'all. I am out. Y'all have a good day and be blessed.
Peace.